feel like we f***ed up by partying last night. My voice is just a little rough today. I think it's because I was like shouting all at Broadway last night. And then maybe also like the allergies because it's like May in Nashville. So I don't know. I hope it gets better throughout the day. Going out to Broadway was fun and I got to experience the town a bit, but I feel like maybe that should have been for after the recording session, not before it. So that was maybe a little minor mishap on our part. I'm about to meet my producers at Zod Lounge. I'm gonna record a new single called I Guess I Don't Need You. And I'm a little nervous just because the song's a little different. I don't know how it's gonna go. But I'm excited because it's something new. So we'll see how it turns out, I guess. See if people like it.
I'm proud of you. You should do something.
Yeah, rock star.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm alright, how are you doing?
See you. Come on in.
The only thing I feel like my allergies are kicking in a little bit.
Oh,
That's the
sure.
only thing. But yeah.
This is the worst.
I know, that's why I was like, I was thinking maybe May is not the move in the future. But
Dude, if you come in July, you'll have allergies.
what? Why?
If you come in October, you'll have allergies.
Why?
It's
It's a
pretty
very-
bad here. Though they are a little worse right now, it seems like, but
There's if
I'll
you
look forward to that.
Rhett, it's anybody. If you don't have allergies, you get allergies.
yeah,
Holy
that's
shit.
true.
Coming to Nashville, seriously, it is like it ramps.
More than like other cities around here, or like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, what's the? I don't know if it's an urban legend or whatever, but about the Indians called this like the bowl of death.
Yeah, that's true.
Like because of the pollen and
Just kind of settles in the bowl here.
it just settles in the bowl.
That's why Nashville singers always sound so twangy.
That's right. It's not a choice. It's
Yeah.
by nature.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It's ask anybody, dude. They'll be like, I didn't even know I had allergies. I came here and then
I think one of my favorite songs that we've done, maybe one of my favorite songs that I've recorded ever so far, and I'm not putting it out yet because it needs to be ready, but it's called Won't Cry. I don't know if you remember that one. And that was one of the first ones where we kept some of my drum programming, but you drummed underneath of it, and it gave it this texture that is really unique. It's just like, it's not the raw drums, and it's not just digital BS,
That's what we were just
it's so cool because sometimes you put a little fill in there that's not in the programmed, but it's just like it gives this nice texture difference. It's almost like a ghost fill.
no, I love how you use the word texture. That's what it is. It's
Yeah.
texture. Yeah, the music becomes texture, like you
Yeah,
can
dude.
see it or feel it.
It's
That's right.
crazy. It's crazy.
right.
She has never talked to me since that day. It's very cold. Yeah.
So there's never anything has like happened or like
No, dude. It's
closure or anything.
no,
Just-
nothing, dude. That's why you got a song like this.
I was gonna say that's what the lyric
Well, I heard
is.
the song, right? And that's why I'm
You're like,
asking you.
ooh.
Yeah. I just
Yeah, dude.
didn't know if
And there's more songs too. There's like, it was hard to pick which one. You know, there's more in that similar vein.
I really like this tune.
Well, then, you're welcome, then. Like, it worked out.
You're welcome.
I'm just really trying to focus on the music and create. You know, that's the thing. You know, all I care about is art at this point. It's like the only thing that is like forever in my mind. You know what I mean?
Now, those things do have a way of, right? Tom knows they really can wake you up or change you
Yeah.
or any of that, right? Like those kind of relationships, like all of a sudden, like what?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Like what was I doing or what?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right?
Well, it's just you're investing, and it all goes away. So it's just like you know what I mean? You lose time, you lose whatever emotional energy. I don't know. We're importing the tracks right now for my demo, and he's trying to figure out, I don't know, where to put them and like which ones he wants to use and maybe change and which ones to not use.
And just kind of organizing them.
Yeah, organizing the whole
sorting
session.
through them a little bit.
Do you like those? I hope you like those.
Yeah, those remind me of those D50 sounds, kind of, right?
Yeah.
The Fairlight.
With the airiness too. Yeah, it's cool. I like how this sounds. We can maybe mess with that.
Well, this is, again, my note says that's optional.
Yeah.
We can always retract those too if you want, but
There's something kind of cool about it.
I like the direct on acoustic.
I usually cannot stand acoustic, but there's something about how that sounds that I really like.
Sometimes, no, normally I used to hate it, but like, but just, it gives it a different vibe, and it cuts in the mix a little differently.
Can we replace that one?
Yeah, of course, you can replace anything. Do you want acoustic in the song at all, or are you just muting it, or what is that?
Yeah, we'll
Whatever.
that's kind of part of your thing, right? That
Yeah,
we'll
but
do.
if it, again, like, acoustic is my thing, but if we don't feel it's necessary for the song, we should record it, just to have.
We'll
but,
record it. Okay.
But yeah, like, I'm all about pushing boundaries, you know? I've had songs that are all electric, so we could have a song that's all synth.
I think we can clean that up as well.
I hope you like those.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was me muting it, like, by hand. No, I'm serious, because, like, I tried to just mute it exactly on the grid, but it didn't groove right,
Yeah,
so I was
it
like,
didn't have a tail to it.
yeah. You see how it's off? Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. And you can even, it's optional if you want to throw more saturation on there with a
Yeah.
plugin, or just the tape machine plugin.
That might be
But if you
nice.
wanted to keep it just on the cleaner side, that's fine too.
Don't you want me?
Oh, that's cool.
Don't you need me? Don't you want me? Don't you need me anymore? Don't you want me? Don't you leave me? Don't you want me? Not anymore. I guess you don't.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Good job.
That was I'll give you stereo of those.
Mm-hmm. I might put those on a stereo track once we get going.
So the thing I did, I gated the right one to make it super clean. Yeah, so if you want to gate that one, you can. When the gate like made it a hair less percussive, so I didn't know like which one you'd prefer. But
Just hear it in the
yeah.
track.
How does Rhett's like demos usually compare to like some other people maybe you work with?
I can't tell you because then
Oh.
he'll not pay us anymore. They're pretty much, the songs are pretty much done when he brings them to us. No, they're amazing. I mean, yeah, he hears the whole thing. Some people don't hear anything of what they're trying to do, you know. But Rhett always brings in like,
I've been
you
pushing
just
myself.
clean them up a little bit and
Wipe the windshield off, and that's it.
creatively, there's not a whole lot more that needs to be added. It's more just.
And I'm always open
Using
to
our
adding more,
resources.
but I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to fill in the blanks. Like it's like insurance for me. Like I don't want,
Yeah.
like God forbid, what if you don't hear what needs to be added? Like, and I'm
Yeah.
not saying you wouldn't, but I'm
Yeah.
always thinking about that stuff, you know? I'm like, I need to make the arrangement as good as possible on my end.
Yeah. All your songs have really great hooks,
Yeah.
which that makes it fun because nobody wants to work on a song that they
That's-
don't know how it goes after they've heard it 20 times.
That's how I write it, because I want it to be, each section that comes, I want it to be fun for everyone. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not just thinking about myself anymore. I want the audience to be able to sing along. They're having a good time. I want the band to have cool, interesting parts. Like, they want to be excited to play the drum part. So it's literally like, I kind of view it as my job to make sure that everyone's having a good time. I want the song to be picked up for radio. I want it to slide right in. Like, so they don't have a problem. It's like, do we have a chorus that will actually work? So I'm just thinking about all these boxes I'm trying to check as I write it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you've done a good job. So it's not really, I wouldn't say it's different than,
just the same thing, doing it great again.
yeah. And I'm glad it's not different.
Yeah.
Like if you brought in, so here's my, my poetic 12-tone piece that I
let's
wrote
run
in
with
the
that.
vein of Schoenberg. It'd be like, all right, you've gone crazy.
No, this is it. It just hasn't happened yet, but it is it.
This is the piece?
Well, no, I'm saying like if I brought that in, that's how I would pitch it to you.
Yeah.
It is the future. We're just not there yet.
Yeah. That's what everybody will be doing. No, and I'm glad he doesn't do that. That's what we like. That's why we get excited when Rhett says, I have a new song. Or when Rhett says, I have a new song where we know that it's going to be
It's gonna be decent.
energetic and poppy and good hooks, and he always brings in great parts. So you really just have to like go, okay, maybe there's 12 great parts and we need 9 great parts.
Yeah.
So you mute a couple.
That actually is a really important thing. Like I would rather err on the side of having more parts in the arrangement, like an extra counter melody on guitar, a synth, whatever, because you can always take it out. But if you don't have it in there, it could feel dull and like it's missing something. So I err on the side of like, here's this pad, here's this other synth part, and sometimes I'll give it in a few different sounds as well. So maybe we'll pick 2 out of the 3. It's just I always think it's better to have options than nothing, and that's not how it used to be. Like I used to come in more and more with just kind of the bare stuff, but now I want less things left up to chance.